Hey, welcome back. It's me, Jess, and like I said, I would be doing a Sailor Moon theme for my September bullet journal spread. While we apply our obligatory bullet journalers golden binder clips, I'm just gonna say that this particular spread was quite a challenge and I made lots of mistakes. So I've penciled in my design already. The first image here is actually Tuxedo Max Rose. It's this one that I found on Google. I'm actually pretty pleased with how this came out. I think I did an okay job on the rose. And above that, there's just a quote, never running from a real fight. So I'm just gonna ink that in. Okay, so even though the rose went really well, the font is not my best. I am by no means a calligrapher in any way. I don't pretend to know calligraphy, do calligraphy well, or anything like that. So I just kind of did what I did here. You can see what happened. I mean, you be the judge whether you like it or not. I don't mind it. It's not terrible, but there are better fonts out there, I guess. So I'm gonna move on to my cover page for the month here. It's this very iconic and recognizable image of Sailor Moon that I got off Google. I penciled it in as best I could. I mean, it's not my best work ever, but things were just not going my way for anything on this spread. So, I mean, it's good from afar, but far from good. Don't look too close at her eyes or her proportions or anything about her, really. Yeah, I don't hate it, but, you know, she's a little wonky looking. So once we got our girl Usagi all penciled in, I tried to make the font look kind of like this particular font that I again found off Google. I think I succeeded, although I did kind of mess up and I had to use some liquid paper to kind of correct the S a little bit. I think it actually looks pretty good. I'm pretty proud of the font. Alright, guys, so this is where things start to kind of fall apart with the colors. I'm using these old markers. I believe they're the brand CrazEcolor, as in CARZ, capital E color. I'm pretty sure I got them at the dollar store, and it shows. Some of the colors are okay, but they're older, and some of them are just streaky AF. It's not so bad until I color her skin in later. Oh, why? Why? I'm sorry, Serena. I'm sorry. Ugh, and here it is, the part where I totally ruin her. So yeah, I this is a regret. I regret putting this color down. Um, you know, I don't think it adds to her. It's the wrong skin tone. I just have nothing else to say about this unfortunate decision. I mean, she's Sailor Moon. She'll always be cute, but yeah, this is unfortunate. So on to the monthly, which is by far my favorite spread. My favorite spread to use. Some of the colors did bleed through, so I had to use some liquid paper, especially around her bow. This is 100 GSM paper, but I think the markers were just kind of cruddy. So I really like the monthly spread. I need the monthly spread. A lot of the planners and agendas I find that you can purchase, like at Chapters or Staples, are just monthly or just weekly, which I think is kind of a shame because I like having the weekly spread so I can make lists and plan out my day, but I also really like having the monthly because I need to kind of a big picture of how many days I'm working, what functions I have, or what meetings I have coming up. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm an introvert, so I kind of need to plan my week based on how many interactions I have with people. Um, I get pretty exhausted after a work day, and I get pretty exhausted after social outings. Not that I don't love what I do or like my family and friends. I love them, but it just really wears me out. So I have to be really careful about how many things I put into a week because I just know I'm not going to be a functional person after. So yeah, I kind of like this classic monthly then weekly spread. It reminds me very much of the academic planners that they used to give for free from school. I don't know, I'm not very adventurous that way, I guess. So I had a really hard time reconciling the theme. Um, I'm quite lazy, so I use a lot of stickers to kind of cheat, I guess. A lot of larger bullet journalers have like a theme. They draw like these beautiful flowers and all kinds of things with their each weekly spread, but I just don't have the time or energy for that. So I just kind of do simple little colors and then stickers. Sailor Moon is kind of odd because she herself has these very vibrant primary colors on her uniform. Her hair is bright yellow. Her uniform is white, red, and blue. But then her aesthetic is very pastel and like soft and whimsical. So yeah, it was kind of hard to pick a theme because both of those have beauty. But yeah, you'll see what I did. All right, now that we have our monthly skeleton down, I have this sticker that I got off Redbubble. I thought these were all individual little stickers when I bought it, but it's just one, so we're just gonna take a little snippet a snip and make them into little tiny ones. So I spend a little bit of time putting these little stickers that I made out of the big sticker onto the page, and I end up not really liking it, so I redid it a little bit. So I had this really cute solid color washi tape that I got off, well, I think Amazon. And yeah, I just put a nice red strip, um, changed some stickers around. I remembered I had this really nice sticker that I bought a while ago of Sailor Moon in kind of a seated reclining position. So it actually worked really well. I actually really like my monthly page this month. So on to our first weekly spread here. This one is just kind of pastel pink, purple, and blue. You'll see the first little stickers that I had on the monthly page show up again, just because they're that kind of soft, kind of more pastel aesthetic. Yeah, I actually really like this one. I kind of changed my style a little bit later, but yeah, it looks nice. Happy with it. The next week, I kind of go for a more like actual Sailor Moon themed page, so I use like all her colors, but they're quite dried out, I guess. The yellow especially, it's quite splotchy, so I end up just kind of going for some softer versions of those colors on the second page and liking that a little bit more. And then just adding some stickers again, just ones that I had previously. I bought them, I think, on like Wish or something similar. And then the next one over, I just do more pastel type stickers and colors just because I like them more. Okay, so this is a final flip through of everything I did this month. I learned a lot for sure. There's some things I do again and some things I probably won't do again. The layout is definitely working for me. This is very functional for me. So that probably won't change much, but the designs, I may not do the sticker thing again. I don't know. But next month, I think I'll be doing a theme around one of my dogs. He was adopted in October, so his gotcha day is coming up. So if you want to come see that, come on back, and I hope to hang out with you again. See you later.